Hey folks, welcome back to the Rockin' Sea Homestead. My name is Lance. I want to welcome you to our channel. We're going to be doing some garden maintenance today. It's one of those days where things need to be tied up, clipped off, harvested, watered, all that kind of fun stuff. We're going to bring you guys along, so come on and let's get after it. So one of the first jobs we got to do is come in here and look at the lettuce and spinach. And I think we're just going to pull all of it out. Some of it's starting to bolt. And for those that don't know what that means it's about to flower and seed out. So if you can check that out there, you see just the start of little flowers and buds happen at the very top. And when it gets to that point, some of the leaves get a little bitter and it's just not very good to eat. So most people pick it way before this. But we've been able to come in here and just kind of do a little pick and go where we just kind of went around the edges and just picked a leaf, or like around these big ones here, and just been able to pick. And as you can see, it's up about about 6 or 8 inches there, and some of these actually are blown over, so they're getting pretty tall and they're about to bud out. And I think at this point it's getting warm enough here in Oklahoma. We just need to go in and actually just take them all out. And then once we do that, we are going to plant a couple other things in here. We have some okra that we're going to plant. I know because there was a couple conversations after our okra video about seeing how the okra would do in the super soil in the bed. So we got a couple of those, and then we have some sort of a melon plant. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but we have a melon plant that's going to go in here, and hopefully it'll vine up on here, since nothing else wants to vine up on this one. And we'll see what else, maybe some beans and some other stuff. So I got my little buckets that I got at Tractor Supply, and we're going to fill them up and get harvesting. So we're over here in our garlic and onion patch, and it looks like it's time for us to get these scapes. So this is a hard neck garlic. And from my understanding, you just kind of cut it like that. And this is kind of a rigid part, but I've heard you can actually cook these, pickle these, eat these. That's what I've been told. So, and we've been told once your garlic starts kind of browning up around the edges, pick these, wait a week, and then pull up the garlic and then cure it like you normally would. So that is what we're going to do. So we got all of our scapes cut and harvested, and I tell you, it smells like I just peeled and chopped up about 20 garlic cloves. It is strong. But hey, if you guys have any recipes or to know what to exactly do with these things, let us know down in some comments. We'd appreciate your insight and knowledge, because we're not quite for sure what to do. So we're over here at our tomato patch, or at least one of them, and it's quite different. Now we have different varieties, so that could be part of it. But what's funny is the one that's on the north side gets most probably direct sunlight. It is a good 1 or 2 feet taller than the ones that are on this side. But they're all bushy and they seem out of control to me. And as Zach was saying, I don't want to be like a helicopter tomato plant owner, but Marcy and I kind of are. Mine are about, are they getting out of control? Do we need to tie something back? And Marcy's all about, hey, these are still green. Why ain't they ripening up? They're not blushing yet. They're still green. Oh my gosh, they're still green. And I'm like, I think we need to tie these up a little bit more. So that's kind of where we're at. But one of the questions I have for you guys is as we look through here, how much of that do you try to tie back and how much do you let it bush? You know, those are the new questions that new gardeners have, or those are the questions that new gardeners have that we just don't, you want to cut, you want to trim what you need to trim, but you don't want to over trim. So if any of you guys know out there or have suggestions, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Hey, and this is a great time. If you haven't already subscribed, there'll be a button right down there. Click that subscribe button. Check us out. Watch some rest of the videos on the playlist. We appreciate it. But I guess I better, there's a couple that are getting close to the ground, so I'm gonna trim those up for sure and just tie some of these back so if we have any more wind and rain later in the week, they'll be protected. So over here in our little banana pepper patch, and we picked one. We got one more I think I'm gonna do. There we go. We've got some other ones on there. I'm gonna let them grow. Again, when you're starting out, you just don't know if, should we let them go longer, let them go shorter? I don't know. We're gonna pick these and see how they taste, and if you guys give us some suggestions, that'd be awesome. I tell you, we've really enjoyed these raised beds. Good enough that we're going to give out a miniature one for a giveaway here. So stay tuned to the end of the video and you'll learn how you can have an entry into that as well. But on here, just to let you guys know what we did. So we did get some cantaloupe, and we actually just bought one plant, but it looked like there were like 2 different plants in it growing. So we split those and we've got those right over here. Hopefully when they get bigger, they'll grow up and we'll get some cantaloupe. I'm still hoping something climbs on this trellis that I've been hunching over all year. And then I had bought 2 different Clemson spineless okras, but in one of them it looked like there were like 3 different plants in it. So I spread them all out, and still not quite sure about how it's going to deal with this, but we'll have to deal with that as it goes along. These things can get kind of tall, but we're super excited to see how these actually work in the raised beds with the super soil. We're excited about it. And for those that want to be entered into our contest and win this great, lovely little planter box, it looks just like our raised beds. This is how you're going to do it. Go to our video that we posted last Friday called Welcome to the Rockin' Sea Homestead 2.0, and watch it to the very end. It will tell you how you actually get entered into the drawing, so to speak. And then this coming Friday, we're going to have a live stream. We're going to do a random drawing optimizer kind of deal. And you're going to want, at least somebody, hopefully it's you, is going to win this. There's going to be a gardening book, a Rockin' Sea Homestead t-shirt, and some seeds that we got from Baker's Creek. And we'll box all that up and ship it to you. Don't know if we'll be able to ship it outside the United States. So if you are one of our subscribers and watchers from outside the United States and you win, we may give this away to somebody else locally, but we may send you a t-shirt or something. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enter in, watch that video. Hey, and make sure that you catch us over on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be down below in the description. And I know I talked about it earlier, but it's a perfect time to subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so you get notified every time a video comes out. It really does help us out. Of course, giving us your big thumbs up helps, and leaving all kinds of comments. We try to answer every single comment. Even if there's multiple ones, we do try to respond to you guys. We love that. We love that interaction between our subscribers and watchers and ourselves. So please leave us some comments. We definitely appreciate that. But guys, from our homestead to yours, have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.